Order filled.
Getting into a little long real quick. Going off the price action on the pullback. Looking to scale into a larger position once I get more confirmation. This could stop me out. It is right above my level. But the difference today is that we had news right here, which was a big CPI that took out both ranges like it does. And then we had nice displacement away from it. I'm looking to see that continue, but I wanted to see exactly what happened today, which was all of this liquidity get taken out before the actual move, which is exactly what just happened. And right as we got below this sweep, we got big orders come in with major positive delta, major positive delta, and they're just stacking in more. I'm going to actually put in
Order filled.
a heavier position, still stacking in. So I'm trying to get on board with all these major buy orders that are coming in at this point.
Order filled.
I'm in a full position. This will be my one trade for the day.
Order filled.
And that's it. Call it a day. Got in on a hunch, tried to get in with these buyers. They looked extremely strong. I was expecting us to pull back into this area. They stepped in again. I added to my position again, looking to send price higher. They got absorbed fairly quickly. I think we're going to have a decent bearish day. But I will not be a part of it. Hey, my name is Jake. I trade the NASDAQ using 4 simple levels. I'm going to show you how I prematurely got into a trade and how stepping away when you know to step away is actually one of the keys to trading. So we had CPI this morning, which you could see by this large candle that took everybody out on both sides of the range, which is pretty normal. And then we slowly displaced up, and then right here was the New York Open. Once we had this New York Open, we had exactly what I was looking for, which was a retracement, taking out all this liquidity that we built up after the news. Now, along these swing lows, I was looking to see buyers step back in, possibly if I could get it around my level that I trade from, which was right here, which is my previous day high. We had this nice drop, just as anticipated. At that point, I'm looking for buyers. We started to get large orders on the level 2 data at the bottom of this candle and then this candle. So large orders got placed here, but Delta hadn't shifted enough positive enough for me to anticipate a trade. That wasn't enough confluence alone. More buyers stepped in, and then we had a couple larger ones right here at the very bottom. Now, it happened exactly where I wanted it to, which was this swing low right here. And we got a nice solid reaction. And larger buyers stepped in as this candle grew, which was enough confluence for me taking out this point, being close enough to my point of interest that I wanted to see this move happen. So I scaled into a position. Once we got displacement along with more buyers stepping in, I was on board that we had enough of a sell-off to where buyers can now regain control and take prices higher. Once we got full displacement with the closing of this candle, I scaled into my final position, and I wanted to see us defend within this candle to keep on taking prices higher. Obviously, that did not happen. All the buys that I was getting on board with ended up getting absorbed, and price stopped me out. And that isn't really what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about, aside from my loss, is that it is only 6:46. I was out of the trade at not even 10 minutes into the session. I was confident scaling into a full position. I was ready to see price go higher. It's happened plenty of times before. It'll happen plenty of times again. And it just didn't work out in my favor. Now, instead of immediately jumping back into a trade or waiting for price to even get closer to my point of interest or looking for another entry or saying, well, this is the sweep and re-entering to take it up higher, I already entered a full position and I got stopped out. Whether that happened over a half an hour or 5 minutes, I'm done for the day. And that is what a lot of people don't understand. You need to make that a superpower. Knowing that you have your exact amount that you're willing to risk, which for me is 1 unit that I fully used on this trade, and it did not work out in my favor. And even though it only happened over less than 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. Price can run without me. Price can reverse. I can see a perfect entry set up. I'm not going to be a part of it. And the more you can do that, the better off you're going to be, and not chop yourself up and not spin yourself down a spiral where you start to go on tilt one day, which leads to revenge trading, which leads to another day of tilt, which can easily just wreck a week or a month's worth of profit. So use this example. Please hear this advice. Once you have your unit of risk, if it's gone for the day. Close it up. Charts will be here tomorrow.